All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with announcements. The number one announcement is
Reading Run!
Hey, you got it. All right. We know where to find those by now. They're on Google Classroom. Make sure you are recording your thoughts about your reading. Make sure you are recording more than one thought, so you have 2 to 3 sentences, okay? Second announcement is I want to make sure that everyone in the classroom is aware that this is different than your e-learning last school year, right? Which obviously, because we're already doing so much more than we did last year, but I want to make sure that you are aware that you are getting graded. Hopefully by now you've all seen that I have given you grades on your Seesaw work. What I want you to be aware of is that not only are you getting grades for the work that you complete, but you also get a grade for a work that you do not complete. And any work that you do not complete is a 0. That can very negatively impact your grade, okay? So last year, remember, if you showed up, you were good to go. This year is very different. We are functioning as a fully operational school online. So if you have work, you'll get a responded grade from me. If you do not have work and you know on Seesaw you have things that you have not turned in, those are 0% Fs, okay? I can't tell you that they're an F on Seesaw because I don't have anything to write it on. But do be aware that if you have an assignment on Seesaw that you do not turn in, it shows up in your activities. In the grade book, that is a 0%, all right? We are coming up on midterms very quickly. You will have midterms released to you before the end of next week. So that's like your halfway report card to show how you're doing, okay? So if there's any work that you want to fix, that you need to finish, that you want to try to do better on, get that into me as soon as you can so that your midterms reflect your most up-to-date grade, okay? So I want you to be aware that if you do, like if you have 10 assignments and you do 5 of them and you get A+ on all of them, but you didn't do these 5, you do not have an A+ in class because all of these 5 that you didn't do are going to bring this grade down, okay? So please make sure that if you have missing assignments, you understand those are counting against you, okay? I see a question about that. Levin?
It's not a question, but drum roll, please. Lexia units.
Yay, that's correct. We are going to talk about Lexia. Levin's reading my mind, okay? So if we understand that about grades. Next up is your Lexia units, okay? One way to get way better at reading is to spend time in Lexia, learning how to figure out words that you don't know, and to spend time on Mayan practicing understanding what you are reading, okay? That leads me into our 4th and final announcement. When I am looking at what everybody is doing on Dino, remember I can see what's going on your screens? During work time, I am noticing a trend that a lot of kids are not spending time on what I have assigned to you, okay? So a lot of kids are getting on YouTube or getting on Tinker or getting on a ABCYA. You are in school. Just like if you were sitting in a classroom when you're supposed to be working, you would not be allowed to just go hop on YouTube. You should not be doing that sitting at home. So if you finish an assignment early, you have work to do. Fix or finish other work. If it's reading, get on Lexia or Mayan. If it's math, get on Prodigy or Zearn. You are always working during school hours unless it is an identified break time, just like you would be in this building, okay? So make sure you are taking personal responsibility. When you're off Zoom, that is not free time. That is work time to enhance your brain, okay? All right, that is all of my announcements for the day. So if you have any questions, please stay on. I'd be happy to answer them for you. If you do not have questions, get your reading logs done, and I will see you at 8:30 tomorrow.